Alright, what's up guys, I'm Matt and I'll be bringing you part 2 of my look at the Master Grade Aile Strike. And now this is the original release, not the remaster. So first off, here we're going to start off with the foot. See, I've already applied all the decals. Amount of articulation you have in the foot, it can go up that much, so you can try to pull off a kneeling pose, but we'll see later after we put the MS together. Does not go down at all. Double ball joint ankle, along with a separate armor piece right here, the ankle armor. Goes down that far, goes up that far, fair side to side, as you can see there. As for the knee bend, you go that far, so you can pull off a near 180. Although the knee armor is separate completely, so there's no mechanism at all holding it together. The armor does separate a bit here, so that's nice. And the only thing I don't like so far about the leg is the fact that it's connected with the ball joint, and that limits its articulation greatly. Alright, next we have the arm. Here we have the 3-finger trigger finger and separate thumb. There's no peg at all. It's pretty dark here, let's just move up a bit where the light is. Alright, for the elbow bend you can pull out the full 180, showing off some rather ugly parts. Without the armor there's a lot more open space everywhere, but with the armor it actually makes it look a lot better. And a little attachment point for the shield. For the waist section, here we have separate side skirts and front skirts, although the back skirt is a single piece, and it's just one giant white piece. So disappointing. These are all just one solid pieces, and you can put the armor schneiders on the side here. Very nice. The front skirts are very loose, as you can hear, since there's no ball joints. And for the rest of the body, here we have the pegs for the arms. Can go up that high. They can actually come up forward a bit and a little bit backwards. And these are screwed in with an actual metal screw. The head is on a swivel / ball joint. Can go forward about that much. Can look back, look up pretty far, and has some side to side movement. Can do a full 360. No articulation at all within the waist area except for the ball joint where it connects to the waist. And the cockpit hatch does open. Let's bring down this red part. Might be a little bit hard with your fingers. There's two mechanisms. This part that slides down, so you open that up. There you go. And inside you can probably barely make out his feet of a sitting Kira Yamato in there. Just close it back up. Next, with the Aile Strike pack, here we see just 2 solid pieces for the wings in red and black. They do have a ratcheting joint here, so you can choose which level of angle you want. And they do come out a bit, so you can actually fold them all the way down, which is very nice if you want to have them in the action base that it comes with. 2 beam sabers comprised of 2 parts. These do move up, along with the little booster pods here, just on ball joints. And there is some movement between the wings and the extra boosters here. And the solid peg that goes onto the back of the strike. Alright, and here's the Master Grade Strike all put together, all joints. Very solid, except for the skirts, since they're just hard plastic on hard plastic. A little disappointing, but nothing a little super glue won't fix. Since once I pose these guys up on my shelves, they will probably just stay in that stance for a long time. So the decals I put on, these are the tri-transfers. Put them on nice and tightly around the angles there. And now that I think about it, did I miss anything on the chest? Nope, nothing at all. So no decals at all that go in the chest area. Just that one decal that goes on the back of the head. Side, legs, some fair amounts. Yep, and he does stand up perfectly fine. Unless you start adding in his weapons. Here we have his shield, which is just a solid piece with a nice rotating connection point, along with a detachable handle area. Just choose which side you want. Not many options compared to some other ones. And to attach the shield, all you do is plug in the peg at the back of the forearm without detaching the armor piece. And with that, you'll have his shield on. Nice and secure. Stays with the body. As for the beam rifle, however, since there is no peg, you must get it just right, or just give it some sticky putty. But since it is a smaller beam weapon, he should be able to hold it just fine. That's not going to stay in there at all. He can support it, and there's no weight issues with it, but he can't hold it firmly enough for it to stay in position correctly. And there's no way to sew it anywhere, like on the back skirt or anything. So that's this there. And to attach the Aile strike pack, should be connecting this into the back area here. Giant elongated peg. Go right in, and it'll stay firmly in place. Alright, with the Aile strike connected back, you'll look a lot more symbolic, since Gundam Seed is more distinguishable with the strike's head and the Aile pack, since it is used for more air mobility. And with it on, if you position him just right, just up straight, you have to probably lean him forward a bit, but his angle joints are a bit weak. But yeah, you can actually get him stand up straight. Again, just gotta find that right position. And he does not come with an action-based connector, I don't think. No, he doesn't. But you can use one of those spare attachment joints you get with an action-based 2 connector. I have plenty in a spare box somewhere to connect them up, but I do not have any spare action bases because I've already used them all. And I do plan on buying more later. And again, I can't really show them with the beam rifle in hand because these hands suck at holding them. Very nice. I mean, you do get just a standing Kira Yamato in his suit, and then you get like 1 or 2 spare sticker decals, and then all the foil ones there. Since I do like to paint my eyes on, then use stickers. And here's just a nice way to prove it. Here's the stickers here. It's solid yellow. Here I have more of a gold. And I just used the gold paint markers, and the markers. And yeah. Gives off a lot more better shine. And I do this with all my kits now on the Master Grade line, unless they're already done for me. Same with the camera lens on tops, but since this isn't light piping, you can't really see it. On the back you can though, since there is no actual clear piece, that's just a bare white. And yeah. Alright, and that's it for the MS. Now let's bring out the big old fat action base before the action base was actually created. The little launch pad that mimics the Archangel's launch system, the linear catapult. Here's the connection point. This goes on the bottom of the crotch of Strike, which this gray piece here just kind of pops off. And with that gray piece, you can actually stow it away. Down here, there's a little plug-in joint right there. You can see the little square. You can just put it in there so you don't lose it. I was gonna get a Ziploc bag just for the figure, but then I noticed that I could just fit him in there. Moving parts on this feet area, and it's all black plastic, but this is my second one. My old one has all these little lines painted up. I'll show it later in a later vid. It's got the wires for the recharge cable. I just have it kind of stowed away right now because I don't really plan on using this. But these do move a bit, and they just connect in the back of the secondary connection point. Because on the Master Grade Launcher Strike and Sword Strike pack, it comes with a different connection point. Right there. To connect to an action base. Or you can just plug in the recharge station kind of thing. Get that out of the way. And to lock it in place, you have 4 different choices. Well, 5 if you also include the completely stowed away position. And again, it's very solid and it's easy to take off. Or not. It should be easy to take off. Oh. Okay, it's not easy to take off. That's good. So once you put it together, it's put together pretty much, but this is probably one way to take it off if you need to. These you can actually take off pretty easily. You can also glue them in place if they're really bugging you, if they keep coming off. These parts do move back. And yeah, you can actually scoop these up a bit. Okay, I think I just broke something. Wires up a bit. I'm going to change up his feet positions. Yeah, he does stand in there by himself. You can get it better. But yeah, I did say in the previous part that I was going to do a review of the Launcher and Sword Strike, but since I actually got the Hobby Shop exclusive Launcher and Sword with the remastered version of Strike, I'll just do it then and probably include it with that particular remaster model instead of this one. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys like it. Leave a comment down below what you thought, what you want, so on and so forth. If you have a question, if you want a question that you want me to answer specifically, PM me, because YouTube doesn't tell me after a certain while whether or not I have a new comment. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys next time.